Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shahbaz Ali and I am here to represent my group members' efforts on electronic voting machine. Electronic voting machine is basically a machine that avoids human error, duplication, less economical, and it is more efficient and appropriate way. It's applicable in most of the countries of the world. And from this platform of Allama Iqbal Open University being part of Digital Pakistan, I am highly appreciating this project and providing a demonstration of this project. Now I will start my efforts, my work on slides. The project basically we have designed a demonstration that has four candidates. These four candidates, for these four candidates, voters can vote their votes. In this project, one port is dedicated for 4 push buttons. The port that is dedicated for 4 push buttons is basically represents our voters that are voting against each candidate. Now we have provided a master switch that is basically a controller of this voting procedure. Maybe we can have a control room or any type of controlling authority that will control the whole voting procedure. Our objective to make this machine is it reduces manpower, it reduces human error also, it is time conscious, less time is required for voting procedure, and it avoids duplication or invalid voting. Whenever someone tries to interrupt or bypass this system, a buzzer or a beep and alarm will indicate that any type of mishandling is occurring. Now this is the block diagram. Basically the you may call brain of all the project is microcontroller 89C51, a member of family 8051. Now switches for candidates is mentioned on the top left side. Authority switch that is used to control the voting procedure, and then clear vote switch that ends all the voting procedure. Mode selection then mean which candidate to select, then LCD display, buzzer, ROM to store, and PC interfacing. We can also connect a PC with it. The hardware requirements. Now the hardware required for this procedure is 8051 microcontroller, keypad or push buttons, transistors, voltage regulator, LCD, LED, resistor, capacitor, and alarm or buzzer. The software requirements are key, on which we have to design all the coding, and language C or assembly language, both languages can be used. Now telling you about microcontroller. Microcontroller 8051 is designed in 1980s. It is a computer type chip. It has 40 pins designed for performing special functions or special operations like that we have used in electronic voting machine. Now moving toward the pins diagram, it has 4 ports. One of them is a specific purpose register and other 3 are general purpose register. Now it is the pin configuration of port 3. Pin 1 to 8 indicates a port, on the whole indicates a port 1 a register, general purpose register. Pin 9 is reset pin, likewise pin 10 to 17, these are special purpose. Pin 10 is used for serial communication if we connect more than one microcontrollers in series. Pin 11 to 14, these are used for counter and interrupts. Pin 16 is used to add external RAM if we use external memory, or pin 17 is used to read from external RAM. Pin 18, 19 indicates internal oscillator, these are used to connect internal oscillators, and pin 20 is ground for all microcontrollers. Pin 20 of 51 series. Pin 21 to pin 28 These are input output pins. Now this is a Proteus file. The P1, P2, P3 indicates 4 candidates, 4 against which a switch is provided. A switch means whenever a candidate poses a vote, mean he is pressing a switch and providing an interrupt that will be counted. Start and stop switches, basically these are used for starting and stopping procedure. Now moving toward the last switch. The last switch is the most important, that is the authority switch used by a controller of voting procedure. He can allow any voter, he can stop any time this procedure, he can observes duplications or human errors or security interrupts or someone whenever someone tries to bypass the system. So it's more secure in this way. LCD is defined by these pins. 7 pins are connected with a port 2 and remaining 5 pins. One is used for enable, one is enable pin, one is read write bit, one is register select, mean which register which port to select, one is VCC and one is ground that is connected with ground. Crystal oscillator. Crystal oscillator provides you a frequency of 12 Hz. It is used to create oscillations. Now voltage regulator. We have provided a voltage regulator within the adapter that is providing the power supply. Voltage regulator regulates our voltage to specific volt which been mentioned are used for operating the whole demonstration of electronic voting machine. You can set it to any value. Capacitor is used for storing charge. Working principle. Now I will explain you working principle. Electronic voting machine consists of 2 units. One is control units, second is balloting. As I told you about the master switch, authority switch, and then start stop switch and candidate switch. If we categorize these switches, balloting unit consists of those switches that are used by candidates for voting, voters for voting, and control units. These consist of start, stop, and authority switch. Applications. It provides fast track voting, mean it saves you time. It could be conduct to opinion polls during annual, mean we can have voting of our own selection that has less errors, less economical, less time taking, and we can also extend our project to fingerprint system. That means no one can cast vote again. If a fingerprint is recognized again, it will interrupt and a buzzer will beep. Advantages: it is economical, mean it saves your economy. It reduces manpower, as I told you already. It is time conscious, means we don't have to waste time for counting for so long, or to voting again and again, or to waste any type of time on human type procedure. Avoids invalid voting, mean it's secure. Saves transportation cost due to its impact size. Convenient on the part of voter, it is easy to use. Disadvantages: it uses internet access, and internet is not accessible in all areas of Pakistan. So if we extend our government is extending digital Pakistan, and if it runs, then it will be the best solution for voting. We have to use external chip to store the votes. Likewise, I told you that if its memory is limited, we have to use external chips to store the votes, and we have to provide a continuous power supply. I will demonstrate it in hardware display. Now here is the coding for electronic voting machine. First of all, we have to define integers, declare integers, that is for voters, for candidates. Define the pins of LCD. We have created a demonstration. A demo at the start of the voting procedure will be displayed to all the voters. So one is illiterate or not, doesn't matter. He has to vote cast. He has to cast a vote. So we have displayed a demo at the start of press star for voting procedure, hash for end, or 0 for terminate, 1 for candidate 1. So at the start we will display a demonstration. Here is the coding for it. Now we are calling the voting procedure. Then we start voting procedure. For candidate we have set some conditions softwarely. Hardwarely they will just press SH, but softwarely we have defined some conditions to control all the system for candidate A, B, C and so on. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. This is hardware representation of electronic voting machine. Now we will power it on. As soon as we provided this power, it will show a demonstration and tell you about what to do. As I told you already, that it will be accessible and usable to each and every person that knows how to use or that doesn't know. It will display a demonstration. After demonstration, it is displaying system ready select option. Then we select the option. Now the voting procedure is getting start. Now we have to select a candidate A, B, C, D. There are 4 candidates displayed on the keypad. We have selected a candidate A. Now these I will swipe these cards against each candidate, and there is displayed vote casted. Now I will display another card and it is displayed vote casted. To terminate the voting procedure for candidate A, I will press 1. Now to vote for candidate B, I will press B and will display a card, and it displayed vote casted. Now I will have, if I want to terminate the voting procedure for B, then I will press 2. Now I will select candidate C and swipe the card 1, 2, 3 or whatever against the candidate C. Or we can limit the number of voters to any value. Now terminate the voting procedure for 3, I press. Then I will select our last candidate D and swipe card against it. The vote is casted. After all these, I will terminate the voting procedure for candidate 4, and at the end of this voting procedure I will terminate if we want to end the voting procedure for all the candidates, we press 0. The voting procedure ended as been displayed on LCD. Now I will press hash for final results. The result is being calculated. As I swapped cards against each candidate, the votes, the respective votes, the card represents here vote numbers. The respective votes and the against each candidate are displayed on our screen. You can see on the screen. And to clear, we press 0. Now the voting procedure can be started again. As I told you that it takes less time can be reused again and again, less economical, less manpower is used. From this platform of Allama Iqbal Open University and on the behalf of my group, including me, Shahbaz Ali, Mr. Junaid Shaukat, Shaila Rafiq, I will deliver a message to Government of Pakistan to make it a part of digital Pakistan. Thank you.